Hey there, folks. Just got a haircut on a Saturday morning. A little rainy out there right now. It's in April and it's a chilly rain. There were some snowflakes in the Boston area at one point or another this morning, but it's just cold rain, mid 30s right now. But better weather coming in the next few days. Just not this weekend. Well, folks, sometime in late May, I'm going to have to move and don't have a place yet and all that at the time of doing this video. But some promising news came to me on Friday afternoon and work on it next week and apply for some jobs over the weekend, thin out some of the stuff I have at the apartment because the move will happen sooner than later. But right now, I just don't know where I'm going to land. Yeah, a little backstory. Unemployed right now with the college shutdown. I worked at the college at the time of the shutdown on December 19th, this past December. Would now be in April, but December 19th, I had 32 and a half years working here as a custodian at Eastern Nazarene College in Quincy, Massachusetts. Let me declare, I'm at the faculty lounge at the apartment building that I live at here on the campus of Eastern Nazarene College here in Quincy, Massachusetts. And started working here just after my high school graduation. I actually had work-study program via my high school at North Quincy High. The city of Quincy actually paid me to work here for like 90 minutes a day, as long as both ENC and the city of Quincy had a school day. If one was off, I was off from this job. But as long as both things were having classes, I would do about 90 minutes of cleaning on the campus here at ENC on a weekday afternoon. And I got a little taste of different places. I even worked in the cafeteria, part of food service for 1 month, but that was not for me. Facilities, doing cleaning, that was it. This building, the on-campus apartment building, Young Apartments, was like the first place I actually cleaned. It probably will be the last one when it comes to me actually cleaning my apartment out like a tenant does when they leave. Ironically. But that's all in the past. But the first time I stepped on the campus of Eastern Nazarene College to do some type of work would have been in October of 1991. But I know when I was in middle school back in the late 80s, I went to some plays on school trips to the Cole Fine Arts Center, a new building back then. But yeah, I've had a long time here at Eastern Nazarene College, and my future's not really promising right now, so I have my concerns about that. But additionally, I have a lot of good memories from working here. Obviously, some bad memories, and sometimes there were challenging days that would seem like a bad day, but because so many people came together, not only in facilities, but in other departments. Usually it had something to do with a lot of water cleanup. Hopefully, for the limited facilities crew that they have, Jim and Joe, they do not get a call in this weekend because of storm water coming in. Hope not. I know this past Monday night around 5 o'clock, there was an emergency at the Williamson dormitory. Stormwater dripping on steam pipes, and so much of it caused a steam bath in the building, tripping the fire alarm. The boilers had to be shut off, and Jim, who already just got home in Brockton, had to make a return trip. And I've not been in contact with him other than originally telling him about it and helping security get a hold of Jim. And for a while, I didn't have my phone available because Quincy Fire actually had my phone talking to Jim. It was an interesting half hour or so. But Quincy Fire handled it the best they could, knowing that nobody in maintenance was around. They did the emergency shutdowns. But hopefully things stay calm and they can just get into the next few weeks and when the property switches hands in the beginning of June. And who's to say who The new ownership is hiring to do what projects and what this exactly is going to be. It's not my place to know and announce and pass on rumors. You can get that from the developer, you can get that from City Hall or the college administration, but I don't have inside information. But I always try to pump for some information there and there, but not enough that it would not be considered a rumor. But I hope for the best. I hope at least at the front of the campus along East Elm Ave, they try their best to keep it looking the same. I know the Wollaston Church of the Nazarene is a separate thing, and if the Schrader Science Building and other buildings come down, they would like to buy some land and have a little buffer. But it also depends on what the developer is doing too. But the church has said they wanted a little bit of a buffer. Because really they own the property that the church is on, and then probably at the corner of Elm and Wendell. But on the other side where the Schrader Science Building is, by the time you get to Schrader, I know that would be ENC. So they don't own that much, and they would like to expand, have a little buffer. But what that exactly means, I don't know. But hope for the best for the good folks at the Wollaston Church of the Nazarene and everybody has loved this property, the East Elm Avenue campus. I'm not sure what the name of the site will be, but right now we can consider it the East Elm Avenue campus, formerly of Eastern Nazarene College, and before that, the Quincy Mansion School for Girls. But I actually got a haircut, and it is raining out. I'll comb it when I get back, but nobody's going to see me for a while and do some work at the apartment. Just take advantage of what type of weekend we have. But, and this video is most likely going to be a few days from going out. But I just had a moment. I just wanted to do this quick little 7 to 10 minute video. Things are relatively okay. I am definitely challenged right now, but trying to stay with a positive attitude. Have faith in Christ, that Jesus does bring me hope, and I believe in the power of prayer and all that, and I just seriously hope everything goes well. I'm going to try to do whatever is my part to do and accept whatever help I need to get and not be too proud, but also take responsibility where I can. But I rested my body for a bit, so no real aches or anything. And I mean, that's a short-term thing. As soon as I start working after a while, but my legs feel a lot better than they have been. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, I'm not independently wealthy yet, so I can't retire early. That lottery win has not happened yet for everybody's friend Tom. I know it's a fantasy until it actually comes true, but so far, the people that doubt you winning it have been right. But you never know. But Powerball, I think, is now a $5 bet, and Mega Millions is still $2. Remember when each were $1 bet. $5 a bet, and most likely you're going to lose. Especially when you have limited money. But people with limited money are the ones taking the risk. Yeah. I'm not condemning the lottery. It's a volunteer tax. But it's what it is. Hopefully when somebody wins a big jackpot, they're not already well off. It's not some lawyer or doctor that's already made some good money. It's just some poor working class stuff that this is their one opportunity. Yeah, they would have more money than they need. But yeah. And again, the advertised jackpot is not what you get. Taxes have to be taken out. You be taken as a lump sum, one-time thing. There's a fee for that. So it can reduce from what you've seen advertised. Like when they're advertising $1 billion, maybe you get 200 million, which wouldn't be bad if it was 200 million after taxes. the what ifs. But okay, it's 10 minutes already, so I'm just going to sign this video out in a moment and say this. Everybody truly believe this. I know I do. Jesus is hope. Have a good one. This blog on YouTube with Tom McQuincy is over.